Hey everyone! If you've ever planned a big international trip, you know that checklist, right? You've got flights, hotels, your itinerary, but then there's that other big piece of the puzzle, making sure you're all set health-wise. Today, we're going to break down that often confusing pre-travel health prep. So picture this. You've booked the flights, you found the perfect place to stay, and you're getting super excited. But before you can really kick back and start packing, that one really important question always comes up. What do I need to do to get medically ready for this trip? And if you're like most of us Canadians, your journey to getting prepped starts right here. You pop open your phone or your laptop and type in that exact phrase, just hoping for a quick, simple solution. But this is often where the first roadblock shows up.
That simple little search, it usually leads travelers down one of two pretty common and, let's be honest, pretty frustrating paths.
Okay, so on one hand, you've got the traditional physical travel clinic. You find one, but it almost always means crazy long wait times and hours that just do not work with your schedule. Then you think, hey, what about my local pharmacy? Super convenient, right? The problem is, they're only half the solution.
And here is the key detail that a lot of people don't realize. Your local pharmacist is amazing, but they can't just give you specialized travel meds. We're talking things like anti-malarials or specific vaccines without a prescription from a doctor. So you end up kind of stuck, running back and forth.
But what if you could connect the expertise of a travel doctor with the convenience of your own neighborhood pharmacy?
Well, that's exactly where a modern, virtual approach comes in, building a much smarter bridge for your health prep.
So what is a virtual travel clinic exactly? It's pretty simple, actually. It's a service that connects you for a one-on-one consultation with a travel physician online, right from your own home. They figure out what you need for your specific trip, and then, here's the magic, they send any prescriptions you need straight to your pharmacy. It just gets rid of all those extra steps.
So how does this actually work in practice? The whole thing is designed to be incredibly easy. It takes the stress and the long waits completely out of the equation.
The whole thing breaks down into 4 super easy steps. First, you book a consultation online. You pick a time that actually works for you. Second, you have a video call with your specialized travel doctor. Third, after you chat, the doctor sends any prescriptions you need right over to your pharmacy. And finally, you just swing by your local pharmacy to pick everything up. It's really that straightforward. And think about how efficient this is. Since you're already going to the pharmacy for your travel medications, you can often get your seasonal flu shot at the same time, which, by the way, is always a good idea for travelers. It's all about combining those steps and making your life easier. But you know, this isn't just about convenience. Not at all. It's about getting personalized, comprehensive protection that's tailored specifically to your trip and to you. The advice you get is totally customized to where you're going. For instance, if you're headed somewhere tropical, you're going to discuss malaria prevention. If you're an adventurous eater, you might need a plan for traveler's diarrhea. The consultation covers the whole gamut, from altitude sickness for a mountain trek to crucial vaccines like hepatitis A and B. And this personalized care is also about who is traveling. It's absolutely not a one-size-fits-all thing. Whether you're planning a trip with your kids, you're traveling while pregnant, or maybe you're managing a pre-existing condition like diabetes or a heart issue, the advice is tailored just for you to make sure your journey is as safe as possible.
Of course, a big question is always the cost. For a standard adult consultation, the fee is $80. It really makes this kind of specialized advice much more accessible.
And a really important factor here is transparency. There are 0 markups on vaccines and no hidden fees. You pay that one-time consultation fee, and then you just pay your pharmacy for your prescriptions, exactly like you normally would.
Now, here's a really important heads up. It's good to know that travel medicine isn't covered by provincial health plans like OHIP. But the good news is that a lot of extended health insurance plans or health spending accounts will often reimburse you for the costs, so it's definitely worth checking your plan. You know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. Getting ready for your trip health-wise should not be the most stressful part of your planning. By removing these old barriers, the focus can go right back to the fun part, the discovery and excitement of travel. It's just a reminder that with the right prep, your health is your passport, not a barrier.